to let you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. You were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the putting in the
Welcome everybody, here we are at UTD's run of the Omega Strikers NA Collegiate Cup. We're in Top Cut here in top 16, working our way as a top seed in winner's side, playing up against Michigan State here. Currently 4-0, taking no games dropped yesterday after all the sets that we played with our amazing team. Hopping into this next game, joined here by the wonderful LucaTony. How are you feeling today?
Thank you. I am very excited. I watched all of the matches yesterday, and they played out of their mind. So I'm looking forward to what they do.
Oh man, yeah, I wish I got to catch this yesterday, but I'm super excited. Knowing the team that we put together, knowing the great players we got Blue Blazing, Brickbat, and Amaranth's currently representing UTD. They're going to be on the right. Already hopping in this first game. We got Brickbat on Kai, Blue Blazing on Asher, and Amaranth's on Dubu. Playing a little bit to right side so far, already having to jump to goalie. Trying to reposition to get a little bit closer. Both Kais here are going to go for their ease to get a lot more pressure. Dubu's there for a block. Brickbat trying to play up. We have String Gen from Michigan State playing super aggressively as well, looking to score with Juliet, and they're going to get it. First one down.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate timing on Amaranth's bouncing up to the top and then missing the puck on the width state on its way down.
Yeah, I like String Gen's positioning there at Juliet too. Just always staying up front. As aggro players, sometimes you have to make the choice of, do I want to follow the ball or do I want to stay on the opposing side of the field to capitalize on something? Ooh. But man, String Gen is playing so aggressively right now, sitting on Amaranth's goal right now and just taking whatever scores they can get. Already up 2-0.
Yeah, that was a hefty kill. Amaranth's playing out of his mind yesterday.
Ooh, we got Blue Blazing running up on the ball right now. String Gen is still trying to cover. There's Amaranth trying to catch with the log, passing over to Brickbat and Blue Blazing. We're going to have the rocks here from Duba's end to stop. Juliet looking to punch Duba straight into the goal. Emirates is going to walk away from that. There the Kai East to slow down the ball momentum. Keeping the ball low. Brickbat passing up.
Yeah, this match has been a rough start for UTD, but, you know, it's been surprisingly close, especially compared to how matches were yesterday.
Right, the big thing is pivoting over from one side to the other since the core is going so fast left and right. Having Stringent on Juliet with the speed buffs is so fast on the right side, but finally Blue Blazing and Brickbat put themselves on the board for 1 point to UTD.
Yeah, Blue just has this very characteristic forward and aggressive style of play, and it finally paid off with that kill and the goal.
There's that kind of duel we saw that Juliet and Asher go through, but man, Stingjo was ready for that follow-up yet again. Strike that core one more time with an ability. Fly into the goal. 3-1 advantage for Michigan State currently.
What a
little scary for UTD. Already pretty strong start here from Michigan State. UTD already a little bit like falling behind here. Oh, Blue Blazing is down. Early kill there from Juliet. We have great stalling here from Brickbat though. Just pass the ball around where no one can get their hands on it. Amazing solo play here until Blue Blazing can come back. Great stuff to Brickbat there. And now looking here for the team combo.
And that's why you want to kill them. That's why you want to kill Blue and Asher, because Asher is such an oppressive pick right now, and not having her on the field is a huge advantage for your team.
True enough, true enough. I'm loving to see Blue always just runs up straight to the bat, as does Stringja, and they're both just dueling for that ball. It's absolutely a bloodbath. Ooh, pass down to Blue Blazing, trying to take out the goalie first before looking to score. Dubu doing great defense here, but the offense here for Brickbat and Blue Blazing is crazy. And Stringjet did not feel any need at all to help back up and help out the team. Just waiting for the ball on the right side.
Yeah, all that time Stingen was trying to kill Amarats. Amarats did it. Oh my god, with a goal. I didn't even get to finish my train of thought. That was incredible.
What a dive there from Blue Blazing. Yeah, great. Now we're 3-3, evening it up. No need to fear. No need to fear. Oh, we got the cows. We got the cows.
Y'all better be spamming it in chat. I see y'all.
Love the patience there from Brickbat. I'll let him use his abilities, use his E, use his Q, and then I'm going to try and drop something. Oh, great follow-up off the... There's the quadra score here from Blue Blazing. 4 points to UTD.
The cows are truly giving them the strength they need.
1 more point here, and UTD's going to be taking this first game. All right, throwing the ball back. We're playing up high. Everyone's staying close. Rotate down low. Brickbat is here to catch it. Stringgen is looking for something huge here. Ooh, almost taken out. Oh, great positioning there. And again, another score. Now it's 4-4. Win by 2 situation.
What a tight
He's not
match.
out of the throws just yet. Yeah, very, very close.
With that said, there's a very big level difference here. Blue and Brick are both max level, and only Puffy, the Kai from Michigan, is max level. So this could play out very differently.
True enough. The ball is flinging everywhere. I do not think they're ready for those angles, and Blue had the perfect follow-up on that for that first point. That was so perfectly positioned. That angle was straight down the center goal line.
And also, that's a full penta goals for Blue. He's been playing out of his mind right now.
Oh, man, he's in there. All right, he got ran over by Puffy. Nothing he can't recover from. They're just waiting this out. Ooh, passing the ball a little low. Stringjob has the setup here. Great rocks here from Amaras to try and reposition the ball away. Keeping the core back to enemy side.
Ooh. This, oh my god, the pressure right now on the bottom.
It's too fast. The ball is too fast. All right, Blue is in. And does he get a rebound and a win by 2 in the first game? I hexa score for Blue.
What an incredible... What an incredible show of just how amazing Asher is as a character. 6 goals, 35 redirects. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, look at the saves here from Tree J Frog versus Amarat saves there. Just Amarat had to save way more just because the opposing Juliet was always in their face on the right side. It's just... It's a different level of offense that there almost doesn't account for defense, right? When UTD had advantage, it was on the opposing team side. Stringjet would just wait on UTD side anyway, just vibing with Amarat's the goalie, right? He's not going back. He's not trying to mess with the ball on the left side of the field, just waiting for the opportunity to go and score. Meanwhile, it seemed like both Brickbat and Blue Blazing were willing to kind of move with the ball both sides of the field. effectively creating kind of a 2v2 situation on the left, since it wouldn't be a 3v2 because StringGen wasn't pivoting over. But yeah, it was really an interesting game. I love to see UT's adaptation of almost seemed like more offense to try and account for how good their offense was, right? And because of that, they were able to win back, 6-4. But it was looking pretty rough initially, 3-1, and it's like, wow, it seemed like Michigan State had their number, but you can't count UTD out. Already pulled out the first game.
Yeah, especially after the just incredible teamwork and play that we saw yesterday with UT Dallas completely wiping everyone in their pools, 3-0 every single match. Yesterday's performance was incredibly strong, so there were a lot of high expectations. I know some of the players were nervous to try to upkeep those high expectations, but all they needed is a bit of, warm up and adjusting, and now they're ready to roll.
Right, they're in their flow. They're already feeling it. Take a look at rest of bracket. One team has actually already claimed victory over another.
Oh, wow.
We got esports at UCF taking it over ASU esports, but it is double elimination, so no teams have been eliminated yet. We're gonna have to wait for losers bracket to fill out, and then we'll start seeing some knockouts here in top 16 of the Collegiate Cup here for Mega Strikers. Huge shout out to Odyssey Interactive, by the way, for hosting this. This is an awesome event. Really, really happy to see that they're trying to get collegiate esports involved as a forefront of this game. So let's get out there, let's represent, go and engage, go and have fun, play the game.
And here we go. Second match.
Second game. Already seeing Puffy looking for a combo to set up with StringGen, but doesn't matter. Blue Blazing has the character swap over to Juliet himself. Probably looking to match StringGen in the offense and the mix-ups that you can play up around near the goalie. Up front, just try to guarantee those goals. This could be a huge change. It's not often you see teams adapt on a win, but sometimes you're going to need to.
Yeah.
Oh, StringGen was in the right spot at the right time. Just one simple kick there from Puffy, and it's perfect fall for StringGen to take it. Amaranth was a little flabbergasted there.
Yeah, that's also, I think, why Blue switched to Juliet. Juliet's little snipe that she can do with her dash forward is just super strong against Dubus.
True enough, true enough. Great mix-up there from StringGen to pass it back and allow Tree to kind of reposition the ball instead of having to do with StringGen offensively pushing it. Great stuff. Some good teamwork going on here. Okay, loving the angles here. Passing it over to Blue Blazing up front, keeping it a tight game, dealing with the rocks no matter what. It's bouncing back and forth every time Blue was on it, and it caught that final angle to slide right up underneath them and take that second point.
Blue has been, I don't know how to say it anymore without repeating myself, but truly playing out of his mind this past 2 days. That was an incredible goal on the opposite side of the goal that he was in.
Right. I mean, if there's any time to be playing your heart out, now is the time.
Yeah.
School's on the line, money's on the line. Huge tournament here for this upcoming game. This is the way to do it. What is this absolute roller coaster of the core? Here on the right side of the field, Blue's going to finally pass it over to Tree. Tree's going to be able to get blocked successfully. We're in the midfield now. Blue looking for a follow-up, but we're going to get enough defense for Blue's not going to be able to carry it all the way over. Stuck in this corner right now. Amrats is out to play. There is an angle. Puffy's going to carry it over. There's the snipe, but Brickbat is here to block it. Great stop there from Tree. We have the logs out. Ooh, the logs carry the ball all the way over to the other side. StringGen is in. It's going to bounce off the wall. Puffy's there to receive. Brickbat is in. Everyone is in. Here are the rocks. Look at the speed on this core. This round has been going on for quite a while.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the chorus at times. It's just, it's bouncing all over the place.
Oh, Blue Blazing's got an angle there, and Brickbat's here to block it, trying to combo into Blue Blazing. But Puffy and StringGen had some great damage all around onto Blue Blazing. Wasn't able to follow up. Ooh, almost a kill in UTD's goalie, but finally an angle, and Tree was not able to follow up, not fast enough. Dubu's big. Dubu's got a lot of great moves to stop the ball, but speed is not one of his biggest strengths.
Yeah, that was an extremely long goal. That lasted like a whole 2 minutes.
It was quite the rally. Ooh, the double Kai snipe, but only one lands. And then there's going to be a score on Michigan State here. Wow. Same brain cell, huh?
Yeah, unfortunate timing on not hitting the puck right there, but it happens.
It happens. Yeah, that was a great snipe there from Puffy. Blue Blazing was down for the count instantly. Amaranth is here to defend. Pass it down. Puffy's got the position. Brickbat's trying to pick it up. Oh man, StringGen almost had it there. Blue Blazing playing the similar kind of offensive style we saw StringGen going on. Trying to set up front field and just hoping Puffy can handle it. Oh, that was Blue Blazing's time. That was the complete opportunity to land a score there. Unfortunately, whiffs it. Hopefully won't have to pay the price for it. All right, we're in. There's the angle in. Nice kill on the Dubu for the triple score there.
Blue
Good
never
stuff.
pays for it. Blue always manages to squeeze out some incredible goal. That was a good goal.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Run up downfield, we have the Kai E and Snipe to start. Looks like Puffy is pretty keen on using both abilities early on. Brickbat is catching on to this habit and likes to wait it out just a little bit. Oh, Blue Blazing is playing tango a little bit with the Dumu. Returning to midfield.
Ooh.
Nice log. Get that speed up. Ooh, great defense there from Brickbat to help out. Amaranth could not have done that on his own.
This
Ooh.
play right now, oh my god. They basically double goal lead to try to keep it from the goal. That was insane.
Oh, Puffy is back here. We got kill after kill. Both Kais went down. Blue is on his own. Doesn't matter. There's a quadra score. Deal with both Puffy and Tree. That 1v2 was beautiful.
I don't know if you could see it there, but Amaranth from the goal passed it so perfectly that neither Stingen nor Puffy could hit the puck and passed it directly to Blue to secure the goal to finish the game. That was an incredible pass.
That it was. That it was. And now UT is already up here 2-0 up against Michigan State University. One more game and they'll be moving on to play Rutgers Esports, who just conquered Texas State. It's looking...
That was a way stronger showing from UTD. They started strong and they finished strong. There was a bit of a moment there in the middle where Blue was getting killed, but you know, they picked it back up and they finished the job. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot more deaths this time around. I think last game it was a lot of positioning and outplaying due to that. But this time around, it's like, now let's let the blood flow. You know, let's get some kills in. And we're seeing both team people were dropping like flies, and that definitely helps a lot with 3v2 situations. Suddenly they have a midfield, maybe even an offense person, right? They have to run all the way on the side. The goalie is effectively on their own. It's really, really bad. It is it's a numbers game, right? 3v3, one person down, that's 33% of your team gone, right? Kind of need everyone you can get in any situation possible. So I was loving to see the kills. That round start double snipe with the Kai on the opposing Juliets. That was funny. That was really funny to me.
It was a great part of the match. But I think what truly separates UTD right now from Michigan is in those 3v2 or 2v3 situations, UTD manages to keep the defense on lock, while Michigan sometimes, Blues Juliet sort of just steamrolled over the goal.
True enough. I can distinctly recall a time where Brickbat had to solo because Blue was down, and he did a great job stalling.
Yeah.
Just back and forth, knocking that core around so the opposing team couldn't have their hands on it. And up until the time Blue was able to come back and they're able to run that score. Ooh, this is looking close already.
Oof.
Blue a little bit off on the angle on the E there.
Yeah, that was a big
field.
focus. Oh, sorry.
No obstacles to bounce off this time.
Yeah. They focused Blue a lot in that first moment. I think they dumped like 3 out of their 4 skills all on Blue just to get him off the puck.
I mean, that's the right thing to do, right? Got to keep the very offensive, crazy aggressive Juliet off the field. Otherwise, there's a good chance they can land a solo score. We've seen both StringGen and Blue Blazing do it. Ooh, StringGen's going to take out Brickbat. Could be down for a bit. It's just up to Blue and Amaranth right now. Amaranth's moving up real far off the goal to stop StringGen. Pretty scary. Nice angle there. Oh, but he got both Puffy and StringGen. It's going to be rough for UTD. First strike going over to Michigan State.
Yeah, now at the beginning, this first goal, they played very, very aggressive. Michigan did, that is. And they got... UTD was very low health the entire time. They were all very close to dying.
Yeah, we're seeing Brickbat already in that broken state, looking to get knocked off. Oh no, Amaranth's committed to stop the ball in a place it simply wasn't at. And that was a perfect opportunity for Puffy to drop in yet another point.
Unfortunate timing. But once again, it happens. You can't be at 110% all the time.
We've seen UTD come back from worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, this is a bloodbath. Look at all the damage we applied here to Blue and Brickbat. Blue is now in the broken state. Going for the core makes it so much harder for them to actually output damage. And so they just took so much in that whole scuffle.
Somehow Blue did not get knocked out at all. He recovered perfectly fine.
That's the Blue signature. Ooh, look at the score here. This is it. Great E. Just catching the lower right tip of it to go in.
Wow, that was...
I would not expect that to hit. That's a miracle. That's a miracle.
Spam the cows in the chat. Go crazy.
All right, hopping in. We're seeing yet again, Puffy loves dropping the E and Q very early on. Or the E and R, rather. Might be, my bad.
That almost was a goal. That little snipe with a little punch forward. Ooh.
I always get a little worried when Amaranth walks up. Ooh, blocked himself with his rocks. Makes positioning a little bit harder, but is actually able to make it out of that. Passing it up. There's Brickbait using that speed boost with Kai, trying to move around and pick up that ball before StringGen does.
Brickbat is very low. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter. That was a great loop around there. Great roundabout. Good team. That's just solid teamwork and positioning.
Hey, comments represent.
Starting off ball top here. Ooh, Puffy holding out on the abilities this time. It did him wonders. This time he's like, I'm not going to press my machine gun. I'm not going to press my snipe. I'm just going to wait and kick the ball. And there was a point right there. There's a lesson to be learned. There's a lesson to be learned.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was just mistiming of abilities.
Truly was, truly was. Well, Brickbat's almost gone in that broken. Great wall there from Amaranth. There's no way the ball was getting past that from that angle. Passing it up. Puffy is there. StringGen was there too.
Yeah, what an impressive goal. StringGen using all of the abilities possible just to get Dubu Amaranth pushed back as far as possible so that they can score on the opposite side.
That's your job as the playing up front.
Ooh.
And Amaranth is gone. StringGen was able to land that kill onto Amaranth. Now there really isn't a goalie. It's just up to Blue and Puffy. Can they do it? Oh! There was a good attempt there for Blue to pass it up, but I think he might have intended to pass it to the upright since that's where Brickbat was. Instead, just pass it up right into that angle and gets kicked in by StringGen. And that's going to be finally a game dropped here from UTD. The first one all tournament. Currently, the score is 2-1 in games, still in UTD's favor. But wow, that is, you know, historic in a way, right? It's the first time UTD dropped a game this entire tournament. And UTD's been known to be participating actively a lot in Omega Strikers collegiate esports and stuff like that, right? They reached out to UTD to try and get them involved yet again. So big, again, shout outs to Odyssey Interactive for doing that. And we're so happy to be here. Of course, we have our own broadcasting crew. We got Stellaric working on the backside. We got you and me up here, Luca. It's great to be here. We're in the midst of a bunch of other esports stuff going on too. We got out Overwatch and Valorant games playing at the same time here. So it's great that we can slot in our Mega Strikers and treat it like one of our own for this amazing tournament.
Yeah, no, I was completely addicted to playing Omega Strikers for the longest time. Right now, my classes are, keeping me way too busy, but
it's fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's just so happy. I'm just so happy to see, other companies promote and help collegiate esports scene. So very much all the thanks to Omega Strikers team.
You know it. Here we are hopping into our fourth game now. UTD on the right side and Michigan State on the left. Characters selections have been pretty constant. We got Julia and Kai Dubu on both sides. Solid team, can't go wrong. StringGen went way far up with Amaranth. Blue Blazing actually did end up running back to help out with the team. Brickbat waiting for the follow-up. Once the ball is out, Puffy catching. Great catch. There's amazing rebound. StringGen had the follow-up. I thought they scored the first time. There was an amazing block by Amaranth, but yet again, you can't count StringGen out. One more kick, and that was a score for Michigan State.
Yeah, it feels like StringGen is all over the goal area. It's just on the top, on the bottom, and manages to get that goal in somehow.
Right, not giving Amaranth any room to breathe. It's rough. Great follow-up here to Blue. It's all his game now. StringGen and Puffy were there, though. The rock placement from Dubu makes it super rough to apply any real pressure. And the ball goes back over to UTD side of the field. Great here from Juliet. Punched that ball in. Almost punched Amaranth out, too. Be a 2-0 here in Michigan State's favor.
This is unfamiliar territory. Never have we gone to a game 4 with UT Dallas. So this is very much a little out of their comfort zone, but
I'm loving the patience here that UTD has up against Puffy. They've both caught onto the habit that Puffy loves to press the machine gun round start, and Blue's just gonna wait it out and then kick after. Oh my gosh, it's just super offensive there. Almost kicking Amaranth and the core into the goal. And they're still staying alive.
Both Kais, I think, are at their max speed stack, so they're just zooming around. This is a very fast-paced match.
Ooh, Kai's there for the follow-up, but we have Brickbat catching as well. Here's StringGen trying to follow up on the self. There it is. There it is. A triple goal streak. UTD down 3-0 right now.
That
it's
was
looking a little rough for them. They're kind of crumbling to
Yeah.
the crazy offense from Stingja yet again. Amrat's especially is just having to be left alone with Stingja so often. And, you know, honestly, haven't been giving enough credit to Puffy for being such an amazing disruptor in the midfield that both other players really haven't been able to deal with Stingja at all. It's just Puffy that's been being annoying for UTD, and they haven't been able to get the ball.
Speaking of which, there goes Puffy. Clean kill, clean pickup. That should free up the midfield, but not for
Just
long.
a bit. Yeah, Puffy is back here. Look at that speed! The machine gun, too. This is why Kai is known for scoring. Run that machine gun on people and then just kick the ball after. Slow it down. 4-0 here now for Michigan State. This is definitely unfamiliar territory for UTD. Game 4, they're down 4-0. Can they run this back, or is this just going to be kind of a soft FF and then go next?
I mean, with Omega Strikers still 2 minutes left on the board, it could be a reverse sweep. You never know.
You never know. You're right about that. Don't give up hope. Let's see what UTD's got here. Great snipes there. Oh, Puffy was there to follow up on the ball. Those things just in the right spot at the right time. Make it a little rough for Brickbat, and Blue Blazing to start gaining momentum up onto Tree. Oh, Blazing's in. Brickbat's not there to help follow up, though.
Yeah, I feel like Puffy is keeping such an intense pressure on the midfield that it's making it really hard to get the ball past midfield. And once they do, it's just not enough at times because, you know, Tree Frog has been playing really well.
True enough, true enough. That Kai speed boost is so helpful. Oh my goodness. Amarat's committed to another move. Did not have enough time and speed to run back and help defend the ball. And it's out. That's a 5-0 against UTD. That is a statement for Michigan State right now. Going out 5-0ing a team on a hot streak, that is insane. Absolutely insane.
Well, you know, they have been playing really, really well. This is one of the very first few matches that I've seen since I spectated all of yesterday that, you know, UT Dallas has had someone that, like, properly has responded to their team. Michigan has adapted in a way, you know, how we mentioned, like, the machine gun towards the puck and, you know, the overly aggressive play. I feel like Michigan has sort of, you know, after that, the first 2 games, sort of taken a step back and being like, okay, we need to change a couple of things here. And so now we kind of have to hope that UTD does the same.
True enough, true enough. Yeah, this is now game 5 we've reached here with UTD. That's, as you said before, unfamiliar territory. This has been pretty common 3-0 sweeps for UTD up to this point. So now you can already tell the competition heating up, right? We're in top 16 here of this 128-man, or rather 128-team tournament. And because of that, now you're finally in this top cut, right? You're earning yourself a spot on day 2. You know, people are going to be a lot better, and that's just how it's going to be. So you got to be prepared. UTD has, you know, not have as much experience dealing with these, you know, upper echelon teams naturally, as, you know, there's fewer of them. And so now they're kind of on death's row here, just a little bit, potentially dropping the tournament life into losers bracket very early on, which obviously you don't want to be doing. So let's see what game 5 will bring to UTD. I just think it's interesting to note that game 1 we had the Asher play, and we had Asher actually end up winning that first game anyway, with Blue Blazing on play on Asher. But despite that, he's like, maybe I should change over to Juliet. Just seeing what Stingja was doing there at on the opponent's side, right? Super scary. And ever since then, we've been seeing the Dubu Kai and Juliet on both sides. But looks like we got Windojin.
Yeah, we had a substitution.
Ooh, okay. So now that our team has switched out, our players have switched out, we got a bit different character pool here. So now we got Blue Blazing on the Kai, since Windows specializes in playing Juno.
Yeah, this is something we were talking about earlier before the broadcast started. Windows is more of a midfielder passer type, and you know, Brickbat is a very forward midfielder, and you know, maybe this switches to respond to Puffy's incredible and oppressive presence in the midfield, but we'll see.
That we will. This is a totally different matchup, honestly. It's super insane to go for something like this in a game 5 of a series up here in top 16. But I mean, if it works, if it ends up working, that would be absolutely massive for UTD. Ooh, Blue Blazing looking for that snipe. The log was just in the right place. Amarat's here, great blocking. Blue Blazing walking up. Puffy's going to get the rebound. Window just here for the follow. We got the slimes on the field. Window just here to cash. This allows Blue Blazing to play super aggressively. This could be his time. Tries to go for a snipe. Windows just here for the fall. Blue Blaze is going to knock it into himself off the wall. Ooh, wasn't fast enough. We're getting snipes here from Puffy onto Windows, taking a lot of damage. Blue Blazing is not afraid. Neither is Windoge. Amaranth's knocking it way back up instead of the predictable lower angle. Ooh, that might have been Windoge kicking it back in. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, that's going to be a score here for Michigan State first up. I like that the pace of the game is a lot more even now. I think Windoge in the midfield allows for UTD to stay on the field a lot longer and actually have Blue Blazing play up aggressively properly. Now the only real big difference is going to have to be, ooh, that's a rough score there. It just went hard, went deep. Can Blue Blazing catch those angles to actually score? Because we tried to see trying to set up scores by himself, right? Knock off the wall and then catch an angle on the goalie. But sometimes it didn't seem like he had enough speed, or maybe the angle was a little bit off, but he wasn't quite able to land that follow-up before. And, you know, getting points definitely matters on how well your offense, your upfield can land those scores. So let's see if Blue Blazing can make the right plays here.
Yeah,
great snipe in the corner. Windoge is here.
There it is. I was going to say, I feel like a lot of the, you know, it comes down to Windoge needing to use the slimes more effectively. You know what I mean? So that he can put some distance between Puffy and the goal.
Ooh, great stop there from Amaranth. Super risky. We got the bunch of slides out right over there to defend on the top side of the goal. Great stuff from Blue Blazing. He was there to handle the 1v2 just fine. Perfect angle. Yeah,
that was more of what I expected, because when I used to play with Blue, he used to play Kai all the time, and that was a specialty combo. So, you know, almost like a throwback in a way.
Good to see the classics come out when they need to. Here we are, game 5, right? 2-2 both sides. Crazy momentum on the score right now. Ooh, Sting's just going to take out Windoge, though. Small and squishy character that Juno is. Oh, what's the outplay going to be here? Great patience from Amaranth, but unfortunately it was not enough, since Puffy was there to follow it up and throw it right back in the situation yet again.
Yeah, that was an incredible play for Amaranth, but when you're a person down, it's very difficult to keep it from a goal.
Can't blame him for it. Great stuff nonetheless. Starting off with that round star ult here from Windoge. Wow, the Slimes had it. And Blue Blazing was, of course, there to follow up too.
That was, you know, it happens. It happens to every team. It happened to Amaranth earlier.
It does. Yeah. For those that don't know, when Juno's dropping that big circle around, it's her dropping a bunch of slimes based on how many people are in that circle at that moment. So when you're scrambling with both teams, it's an amazing place to just get way more hits out for your team. Because if the slimes hit the core, they're going to send them towards the opposing team's goal. Yeah, it's truly an amazing way to win these skirmishes and fights. Great fault there from Blue Blazing. All he had to do was speed up the ball. The angle was just the same, and Tree just wasn't in the right spot there. Couldn't walk up fast enough to defend the ball. Now only one more point here for UTD to win this set. 3-2. Can they do it? Or are we going to be seeing a win-by-2 situation?
Can they close out their first ever truly competitive match?
Ooh, Blue's going to something. Great stuff for the Rocks and rebound everywhere. Awesome catch there from Blue Blazing. Windoge in the right spot. And Windoge is going to bring the victory here for UTD. Taking the 5th game 5-3 and the whole set 3-2. UTD advancing here to top 8. Winner's side.
Wow. That substitution paid out big with Windoge securing that last goal. That was all they needed to finally, you know, secure it, and now they're going to be playing against Rutgers. So
that's right. Rutgers brings it. Man, Windoge brings the win right there. I could see that lineup right as Windoge is walking towards the top side of the field, diagonal right down. I'm like, oh no, is this it? Is this going to be the one score to end it all? And that was it. What a banger of a series. We're going all the way to game 5, having the last game player swap into character swap too. What a power up. What a power up there. Windoge steps in, no warm up, iced out, coming in late. All good. All good. Running it in, getting that game 5, using those Juno slimes to the best of his ability. And of course, being there when he needed to. You know, you think, oh, Juno wants to play midfield, wants to play a lot safer. It's a more defensive type, right? Where it's like, I'm going to block with slimes and get out. But we've seen Windoge run up plenty of times, right? There's a whole scramble early on in the game where there's 4 people, 5 people in the right side going. Windoge was there to help with Blue, kick that ball straight in. He was there. And even for this final score too, ran up real close to the goal on the top right side of this the field. So great stuff there to Windoge. Happy to see him here. Happy to see him on the team. And of course, congratulations to UTD. And well played here from Michigan State as well. Definitely made UTD sweat, right? You're the first one to show UTD can bleed. And UTD's got to keep that cognizant, right? You got to be afraid. Can't get too cocky. Can't play too off your game. because otherwise you'll be gone before you know it. So I'm glad to see Michigan State gave them that wake-up call, but UTD's still in it because, of course, we're here to represent UTD. So we want to see our boys do well. I'm hyped, man. What a set. What a set.
What an exciting match. The one coming up, though, that one's going to be incredible because the number 2 seed, Rutgers, is a team to reckon, you know?
Yeah, and they 3-0'd their opponent, Texas State, as well. Scary stuff.
Yeah, it was one of, I think, if I remember correctly, one of the first matches on the bracket chart to finish. So it was a decisive win by Rutgers. So we'll see how that goes.
That it was. Well, I think we're going to toss it over to break before we get into our next set. So you guys shouldn't go anywhere. Grab a snack, grab a drink, relax a little bit, stretch a bit. But we'll be back shortly with some more awesome Mega Strikers gameplay.
You know I make you feel good. And don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you starred as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again. We can start it.
Getting stronger every day. Keep on pushing
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just hopping in, this is the Omega Strikers Collegiate Cup in North America. Top 16 UTD has won their first set up against Michigan State 3-2. Pretty close set. Ultimately taking it in the end, having the window change at the last game being absolutely massive. And now we're moving up into Rutgers here in top 8 winners side. Crazy setup coming here, playing them on funnel. How are you doing, LucaTony? How are you feeling about this match?
I'm doing pretty good, and already I feel quite intrigued on this match because they're running an Estelle and an Atlas, something that you don't see very often in these high competitive matches.
Okay. I think we're seeing our pretty standard setup here from UTD side. We got Blue Blazing on Juliet, we have Windoj on Juno, and Amaranth's on Dubu, forward goalie. Windoj going to be playing midfield, and Blue Blazing going to be trying to go up and land as many goals as they can up front. Ooh, already looking... That was a pretty early E. That could have been a potential goal right there, though. They had the right idea, right angle. Blue Blazing almost had the goal.
Good
Great
wall
stuff
from
thrown it back.
Amaranth.
We have an Atlas on defense this time. I think that's always interesting to see.
Ooh. That was a opposite side goal snipe. You know, you sometimes get caught off guards by those, and your Fedge got the snipe off and got a goal.
That's right, yeah. Doesn't help that Dubu's not the fastest guy around. It's a little hard to waddle over to those. Ooh, great Atlas shield and great playing around it from Blue Blazing. Oh, that is a Windoj down for the moment. Can Blue Blazing take this 1v2? And can Amaranth defend against this? Oh no, Amaranth is gone, but Windoj is back. Now Windoj is going to have to play goalie. Tries to hop it over to catch the ball. Doesn't quite get it. We need a great team collab here from Rutgers. It's 2-0 in Rutgers' favor.
That was a perfect timing on Windoj's respawn in order to save it right as Amaranth died. That was, you know, they still got scored on, but it was really cool.
Oh, Blue Blazing gets a very early kill here on Cruelties, and the Estelle is down. Blue's trying to follow up here. It is so hard to defend against Atlas.
Yeah, this so far, I sort of questioned the Atlas pick, but it's been working wonders, and I can't really... Oh, never mind.
Blue Blazing takes him out. Now it's that... Oh, great teleport there from Estelle to block it. Atlas should be back here to defend at this point. Man, that was UTD's opportunity, but it simply was not enough. Amaranth is pushed really far up. Ooh, Blue Blazing is down. Now it's only Windoj and Amaranth. Amaranth cannot afford to walk up here.
Yeah.
Oh, super scary. Windoj needs to be back there to help defend. Blue Blazing is back online. Ooh, great stuff. Ball's going everywhere now. Cruelty's trying to get that momentum going into the goal. Great upwards redirection there from Amaranth. Ooh, delayed pass back down. Can Blue Blazing take this? Window just low. He's gone. Amaranth is rolling around. Great TP there from Cruelties. And then Juliet was able to follow up so perfectly. And that's a 3-0 here for Rutgers in this first game.
Yeah, this Estelle pick I questioned it at the beginning, but it's been doing wonders. Those
the
teleports are
and the snipes
incredible.
have been awesome. Yeah. This just goes to show how many characters you can pull out at any time in this game. Oh my goodness, that's an overcommitment right there, Emirates. Super rough setting up those rocks and just not at the right time, not at the right place. And the core goes in 4-0, Rutgers' favor.
Also, if you notice, Hrithik hasn't died yet, I don't think. So he has max stacks on the speed, and he's just all over the court.
Yeah, Blue Blazing was already down. Great slime there from Windows to keep the ball up and snug on the upper side, giving time for Blue Blazing to recover. There's the log from Amarat's. Great Atlas W. Great pass up from Windows there. No follow-ups there. Ooh. Great play between all three. That is a solid 5-0 in Rutgers' favor. Man, that is rough for UTD.
Yeah, that was a rough start for the team. I don't think even last match, which was very competitive, I don't think we saw such a strong performance against UTD.
I do believe Game 4 actually by Michigan State was also a 5-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, right.
Which was insane as well, because we're like, what? You know, all these other games have been super competitive, and suddenly we just see this random 5-0. Like, UT, are you good? But then that was fine because UT was just able to hop in Windows and suddenly problem solved, right? Who knows what they're going to have to do this time? Are we going to see some character swaps? Are we going to see maybe an Asher come out, a Kai come out? Are we going to see player swaps? We get Brick back in. Who knows? Who knows? There's so many different ways this can go.
Yeah, there might be, we mentioned this earlier when they were playing against, I forgot, Michigan State, sorry. And Juno is very squishy. So it might be worth to switch from Juno to a tankier, beefier character in order to get those elims, especially on the Juliet, because Juliet is putting a lot of pressure both on Amarats and on the midfielder. So it might be worth dealing with her first.
True enough. Let's see what UT's adaptations will be here in this character select. Okay, we have a Kai on field this time, and a Juliet. Ooh, is it going to be Brickbat back in? Got the Kai Juliet setup alongside Dubu. It's nice to have that rotating set of players to try and account for different matchups. I'm not sure if UT is doing this as a change for the sake of change, or if they have a real plan in mind here. There is Brickbat. Here we are hopping into our second game.
I just noticed Rutgers has no goalie. They're not playing Atlas or Dubu.
Oh, that's a good point. Estelle's kind of sitting backsided though, trying to probably look for more snipes. That was an early kill on Blue Blazing.
Yeah, that was
it was decisive.
Yikes. You know, it happens sometimes, especially with such a, Juliet and Kai both do so much damage that like you can get caught off guard and just be deleted.
You really can. Oh my goodness. All of the setup and environmental objects being thrown by Dubu right there. The logs, the rocks. All of it was not enough to get the ball rolling to the other side. Great block there from Estelle. It's nice and simple. Log. It goes right underneath the log as Blue Blazing was down. But thankfully, Blue Blazing is able to come back here for UTD. Nice snipes. I'm loving to see the snipes coming out. Okay, great E there from Brickbat to slow down the ball. Ooh, but yeah, her veg is in there.
Oh my god. That was incredible.
Kai's solo kill potency is insane.
Yeah. Every single cooldown went off just to get that puck in.
Get that speed boost and get the machine go at the E and then get that snipe with the R. It's all there. It's all there. Okay, great rocks there from Dubu for the time being. But Blue Blazing is already broken and down. Super heavy knockback. Just have to wait it out. Oh no, you can't be everywhere all at once, Amarats.
Yeah.
And that is another point down. 3-0 currently in Rutgers' favor. UT has not landed a single point so far. Looking rough.
Yeah. This is looking like the reverse of the first day where UTD would get multiple 5-0 matches, but now it's not looking so fresh. Now it's not looking so cool.
Not quite. Yeah, that's what you get for playing in Winterside top 8.
I know, right?
Oh boy, great redirect there from Amarats. Brickbat is there to follow up. Now we Blue Blazing up front. Can he land a first point? No, he can't. And now we're here back on UTD side of the field. Cruelties is going in. with the Julia. I do want to point out that the same player is not playing Estelle last time. Cruelties was the Estelle last time, and now we have Sir Red Pandal, who was on the Atlas, now on the Estelle. So I guess that is their dedicated goal this time around. Oh, Brickbat is down. Blue Blazing is not able to land a score by himself. It's just Amarat's. Great snipe there from Sir Panda just to keep Blue Blazing off the ball, and now he's broken, now he's gone. And it's just Brickbat and Amarats. UT's been having to play 2v3 a lot lately, and it's rough. Super rough.
God,
Great
Amarats.
defense from Amarats and Brickbat there.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
Oh, they got a kill on the goalie. Blue Blazing is in. Estelle is down. No one was there to catch the ball, and finally, a point there for UTD.
Amarats got the goal. Nice.
Great stuff. Full field score. We'll take what we can get.
Wow, what a... You know, it was a rough first 2 goals, but it's looking a lot more even now. I don't know what happened.
That was still a rough third goal, too. UTD had to fight tooth and nail. So many deaths all the way across the board, both ways, to finally land one score. It was an absolute bloodbath. And maybe UTD feels like that's the only way they could do it. And Brickbat is down. It's just Juliet. The angle catches the core at the top left side of her cone. Scored straight in.
Yeah, that was a lose-lose situation for Amarats because the Juliet cruelties could have gone up while casting his ability and shot the puck down. So it was just a 50-50 situation for him.
It is super, super rough here. Amarats trying so hard to defend, but if either Blue Blazer or Brickbat goes down, winning those 2v1s, especially with a slow character like Dubu, is so rough.
Yeah. Also, Yerfedge with these like skill snipes on Blue as while he's close to the walls, or have been dead.
That was a wonderful teleport back from Estelle to block the ball there. That was super scary. Scott, look at the speed on this core right now. Ooh, slow down with the Kai. You already know. We have Blue Blazing just going completely offensive on Sir Red Panel. Not giving him time to guard the ball. Still gets the teleport to block it, though. And now Blue Blazing is in broken damage. Might be getting knocked off very, very soon. There's the sniper. Estelle. Blue Blazing is down. Goodness, how is Amarats keeping up? Oh, there's the Kai. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't mess with the Kai. That is rough. Wow. It's a 5-1 victory this time on the second game for Rutgers over UTD. This is so scary. One more game down for UTD. They're going to drop to loser side in top 6. Still very playable. There's a lot of things UTD is going to need to catch up on. Big thing here is making sure your players don't die.
Yeah,
right, we're seeing so many kills here, especially in midfield against both Blue Blazing and Brickbat. Really, either those players go down, the entire UTD game plan is going to crumble. Right, you need everyone to be up to actually manage the core. It's so scary when there's only one around, and then now you're leaving Amarats relatively defenseless on his own as the other players on the other side of the field having to waltz all over. Right, meanwhile Amarats is dealing with 2 really fast, scary characters, and it's too much going on for Amarats there. He can't cover everything. It is scary, scary situation.
He has been playing out of his mind, but he can only do so much. He is just one man.
That is true.
He only has, you know, I don't know how much. There's like a 10-second cooldown or 12-second cooldown on his wall. He can only place a wall every 12 seconds, you know.
And the wall's not going to be up forever, too. It's not the longest lasting. So I think UTD could probably looking to go into the stall strat a little bit more, but the problem is that their opponents are so aggressive that I feel like it's not even going to be that easy to like, oh, let me just kick around the core and stall for a bit till my ally comes back, right? You know, their ally's already behind on the XP, right? It still makes them right pickings for another death. And so I don't really know. Their offense is so well managed in the midfield especially, right? Their score setups are fine. But I wouldn't say it's anything too over-the-board exceptional. It's really more of their midfield positioning, and the fact that they're landing kills, making it very difficult to defend for UTD is really the big stinging points here against UTD.
Yeah, mind you, the only time that UTD got a kill, which was on Estelle goalie, right? That's when they got their first goal. So there's a very clear, you know, what is winning the games for Rutgers right now is all of those eliminations and being constantly at that 3-2 advantage for like 50% of the game.
True enough, true enough. Although we've seen Blue Blazing trying to prioritize the Estelle kill a little too much without actually thinking about the where the rest of the team is. And so we've seen times where Blue Blazing go for the Estelle kill and then the wooden score would not happen because the ball, the core positioning and the team position was simply not there. Not to mention how offensive, Juliet Kai can be, right? So they're already on the UTD side. If Blue Blazing is running over, not helping out the own team, just landing a kill on the Estelle, sure. You killed the enemy goalie, that's great, but the core is not reaching your side right now. You're not there to help the rest of your team help move the ball over. So it is such an active give and take. The amount of decisions you need to be making at any given point in time, especially around positioning, so scary.
And we're going back to the Estelle cruelties and Atlas on Sir Panda. I like the
this time
Estelle
on
goalie.
Kai instead of Juliet, interestingly enough.
A rune? That is I don't think I've ever seen a rune be played in the past 2 days. That is an interesting pick.
First time for everything. I mean, UTD is now down 2 games, right? You got to throw whatever you can at the wall and see what sticks. Yeah, Windows on Rune this time. Windows is back in. Blue Blazing is out. It's Breakback and Windows this time around. Alongside
this could be
Amarats.
very interesting. I wonder who's going to be playing more forward in this case, because both of them prefer to play midfield, so we'll see.
Yeah, we will. Maybe they just kind of push up the midfield together. Up front. Oh, no. Ooh. That's an Estelle snipe. Amarats was not ready for it. And that's 1 point down.
I want to go back to last game. That Estelle goalie surprised me.
Fair enough, yeah. We can see Estelle kind of walk up and then jump back with a teleport and still defend.
Incredible teleports from last game. Hopefully Cruelties can manage to live up to the teleports from Sir Panda.
True enough. Although Windows can try and kind of help defend too from afar this time around as well, since he's got teleports in. Looks like it didn't help in that situation, but yeah, Windows can help teleport in. Windows can drop a kind of an AoE whirlwind that keeps the core bouncing off of it, so it's really nice to help block things, kind of like a pillar. And he also leaves his own points behind to teleport back to. So we always see Windows keeping his TP back in the goal. He's going to jump back there, help defend. There is the whirlwind to help block as well. But it just seems like Rutgers is able to position around me. They're able to hold the ball, stall a bit, wait till all the obstacles are out, and then maybe go in for a kill later. But now we got both Windows and Brickbat pushing up here. Cruelty's jumping past the whirlwind.
What
Ooh, great bounce off that pillar. This is time for Brickbat to score it in great position. Catch with the opposite angle, perpendicular angle really, with Kai E and just run the ball straight into the goal. That's all you got. That's all you got to do. But you got to earn that position. You got to walk up for it. UT is able to do it once. Can they do it 4 more times?
I believe. The rune pick, the rune switch has been, working, it seems, because last time it took up until the 3rd goal or something for UTD to secure their first, so.
Yeah, it really helps to have someone who can walk up and also go back to help defend. Kai's got enough move speed. Rune doesn't quite have move speed, and a lot of other characters don't as well, but now since Rune can just jump back, wow! What a scramble in the top left there with all of the, we got the pillars out, we got the Atlas shield out, we had Kai in, throwing out whatever projectiles we could, rounding across the corner, scoring straight in. 2-2 here at UTD. Now they're playing a little bit more even. This is where UTD wants to be.
Yeah. This is also, notice, just slight level lead on UTD's side, 7-6-5 instead of 6-6-5. That might help securing kills and all of that stuff.
A great roll to stop the ball there from Amarats. Didn't even have to walk up for it. Ooh! Estelle got the projectiles, the cone, and the snipes.
Oh. Brickbat
is out.
Went for the
Windows.
Yeah, Brickbat went for the orb in order to heal quicker, but I think if he waited for 1 more second, he would have been fine, but that kill, unfortunate.
There's the Ruin ult to just stop the ball right there. Let it build up momentum and then kick it off after a couple seconds. Ooh, great TP in and then poking it out from Estelle. Doesn't mean it's not something that Windows and Amarats can handle.
That was a huge banish from Windows. It stopped both midfielders from accessing the puck, and it reset the entire encounter.
Ooh, Estella's going deep on her own. Yeah, great stuff there from Windows on the Rune. The global map presence has been incredible. Oh no, Amarats committed to a rock wall at the wrong time, at the wrong place.
Yeah.
That is tough. Too slow.
It's a little deceitful how slow the wall can be at times, and you know, sometimes it costs you a goal.
Artist fleeing everywhere. Brickbat is up front. There's a rebound off the pillar that Windows sets. Brickbat is getting a little low on health here. Can Amaranth help block it? There it is. Off the opposing side. Windows just up front. Looking to teleport back whenever.
Brickbat has been playing extremely aggressive, and I like it. He's just been pushing a lot. Like right now.
Yeah, there it is. Someone needs to account for the fact they're missing a dedicated upfielder.
Yeah, what an interesting composition. They're both sort of playing midfield and both push forward at the same time. And
that's kind of expecting it. If you have two midfield players, I feel like that's like the most safest way they'd want to play. They still always want to be together and feel like they have control and pace of the game.
Yeah. And because of just how much, you know, map presence you can get with, you know, Rune's teleport, I feel like they've just been playing a lot more cohesively as a team.
True, it helps a lot.
That.
Ooh. There's only 30 seconds left here on the clock. This is getting really scary since it is tied. Next point, ooh, that's rough. UT only has 25 seconds here to score the next one. I think it's going to be Rutgers imperative to just stall this one out.
Yeah, if
scary.
At this point, even if Rutgers doesn't get the 5-3, it is good for them because the stall for 20 seconds is very doable.
Oh no!
Commentator's curse.
Kai was right there. It might be a bit of commentator's curse, hoping for the stall because that still gives UT a fighting chance. A 5-3 is conclusive. It is solid. That is the end. That is the end here of UTD's winners bracket run in the Omega Strikers NA Collegiate Cup. But they are not down out of the count just yet. They are in top 6, but we're going to have to be waiting quite a while.
Yeah, because
since we're going to have to see other matches finish up as well. Oh, my bad. I guess we're not in top 6. Still in top 8, just loser side. Drop down. Different way brackets working. My bad. We're going to be waiting up on another match to finish. We have PSU Blue up against ASU Esports. 12th and 13th seeds. They're both lower seeds from the initial round. And winner of that's going to go on to play against the UTD Comets. Man, that's a rough set there, Luca. That Rutgers is playing really, really well.
There was a moment of hope there on that last match where you know, it felt like, you know, with the rune switch on Windows, it felt like, you know, something was happening. You know, there was a magic there with how just you could see Windows just zipping around the map. But it wasn't enough. Rutgers, they are the second place seed for a reason. They played extremely well. And yeah. Thank you for such a great match. Honestly, it was awesome.
Yeah, still the great stuff. And again, right, proof that UTD can bleed. So now they've properly dropped here to losers bracket, fighting for their tournament life here. How much closer can they get to the top, right? They're top 8, lose here, they're 7th place. Oh, looks like their next opponent has been decided. PSU Blue is going to be stepping up to the plate up against UTD Comets. Good timing. Good timing. Yeah. I think we'll still be hopping over to a quick short break as these guys figure and set everything up, but you guys shouldn't go anywhere. UTD's bracket run continues. We'll see you guys shortly.
was just to let you in. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the I'm sick of fighting the things that you said. I don't wanna burn all our bridges ahead. I'm tired of going to bed when you left me on red just to turn up the noise in my head. I told you that one day ain't never enough. You tell me I hate you, I still call you up. If we don't got trust, we can never have love. I was putting in the hours, I was. But you were calling me a liar, 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 liar. Yeah, I've been putting in the hours, I was. And it's coming down to now and now and now and now and never. I was putting in the putting in the
creeping under your skin for so long. Oh, I am in your head, so tell me, is it wrong? Oh, you fell under my spell, so well, so well. Oh, you fell under my spell, so well, so well. You fell under my spell now, my spell. You fell my spell, my spell. You fell under my spell now, my spell. know is right. What I can and I hide might steal my life. My spell, you fell under my spell now. 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 You fell under my spell now. one look and my jaw just dropped. Can't catch my breath. The sand in the hourglass has stopped. You light up my world in ways I can't explain. Your electricity's running through my veins. Oh, baby, I can't help it. I've never felt like this. Only you.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are hopping right back into the Collegiate Cup here for Mega Strikers in North America. I'm Combo, joined here by LucaTony. Luca, why don't you give us an update on what we've been seeing in bracket while we've been gone?
So while we've been gone, we got some final confirmations on the top set of the bracket. We have Waterloo Warriors versus Lakeland Esports, number 1 and number 4 seeded. Rutgers Esports and U Alberta ESA Koalas, number 2 and number 6. Then for losers, where UTD is at right now, we have UW Stout Strikers versus Esports at NC State, which UW Stout Strikers lost in a bit of an upset. They are the number 3 seeded, and U Alberta took them down and sent them to losers, which was unexpected. Then we have UTD against PSU Blue, 7th and 13th seed. Whoever of UW Stout Strikers and Esports and NC State wins, if UTD comments win, they would go up against us. Then Esports at UCF and Michigan State University, 5th and 10th bracket, 10th seeded bracket, sorry. And SLU Strikers and UHSP UTech. That's a hard name.
That's a mouthful, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are, yeah. Bracket is heating up. It's cool to see we kind of have like our first and fourth and our second and what was supposed to be third seed, but actually ended up being sixth seed, already up playing up each other in round 3 here, playing for winners finals of the bracket. So winners finals will automatically put them in top 3. Currently, they are the ones that are in top 6, I believe, if I'm doing my math right. And meanwhile, here we are chilling up here against PSU Blue, and we're playing to run all the way through losers bracket here. Only 3 sets away from making that top 4 payout cut. So
yeah,
we'll see where we can go. But right now, let's hop into our first game. Right, we got Blue Blazing, Brickbat, and Amaranth. So we got Blue Blazing on X, Brickbat on the traditional Kai, and Amaranth also, of course, sticking with the Dubu. On the other side, we've got Drex, Estelle,
ooh,
and the new
early
character.
pick on Blue X. It is quite a bad team member to lose because X gets exponentially stronger as he's on the field. And another one. Oh my god.
This is rough for first time around.
Yeah, that was a rough start, but it is just the first goal. It is just the first minute and 20 seconds, Definitely nothing to worry too much about.
Right. First point, you've got a whole best of 5 set ahead of you. So many points left to score.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is absolutely nothing to start off. I think we have an interesting field choice here. I guess it's not really much of a choice. Great follow-up there from Brickbat and Blue Blazing, by the way. Walk in with the E. That was good defense from the goalie from Spencer. But Blue Blazing was there to follow up and give it right back to Brickbat to actually land that score. But this field, I feel like, is really odd when you're trying to go for some of these angled snipes, and it seems almost more like a disruption naturally, but it does help with keeping pace when you're on kind of one of the upper or bottom halves and trying to move forward. Oh no!
Oh,
Spencer was way too far up, and Breakbat was able to just land one little hip that rolled the core all over to the enemy goal.
Spam the scout to help you to cowless. Let's go.
Oh, they're getting the cow back to us. Cow solidarity.
Yep.
Passing over. Drex is well known for putting a lot of damage out and just being pretty obnoxious, kind of fast. He can go invisible. Pretty crazy character.
Yeah,
got Estelle laying down the pain.
Drax right there was hunting for the kill, and there it is.
True it is. Ooh. Get killed in return. Can't get too greedy. Now it's Brickbat himself building up so much momentum. Amaranth staying back. Oh, Brickbat almost gets sniped off, and there's the Drex pick off the kill. Blue
that was a Dubu kill. Amaranth got the kill on Drax. That was a fun one.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, Spencer's thankfully there to guard it. There's the log. Send it right back over. Brickbat's up top. Help fall. Wow, look at these kicks. Oh, we have Spencer going in deep. Spencer's gonna head back.
Brickbat is broken and it's looking scary.
Oh, there's the snipe. Yeah, Estelle's got great range, so you can get picked up from anywhere. Awesome rock placement. Oh no, it's a double kill for Drax. It's just Amaranth. Brickbat came at the right time. Great defense from Amaranth right there. Ooh, good snipe from Brickbat. Almost taking it. Okay, Blue Blazing is in. There's the AoE. Oh, that last wave almost hit the puck in. Good defense there from Amaranth. Pass it up to Brickbat. Brickbat's going with the E. He's going to kick back. Oh, wow.
Oh,
That
what
might
a-
be unintentional
Yeah.
score of PSU Blues end. But either way,
You know.
UT's going to take it. Now they're
Yeah.
3-1.
A goal is a goal. You know what I mean?
No matter how it gets there. Yep. Ooh, the double range moves into
They
the
didn't even-
snipe.
They didn't even
So
touch
sad.
the puck. They just went straight for the kill.
Yeah, he's gone. All right, he's back. We had the rocks up. We're playing in the midfield. Good AoE. Already low health, though. A little scary.
Yeah. I was going to say that even though, you know, UTD is looking very good right now.
Oh my
no.
goodness. It's just Brickbat. Oh, it's doomed.
Yeah.
It is doomed.
Yeah, what I was going to say before that happened was UTD, although it's looking really good right now, because of all the kills that PSU Blue has gotten, they're already at max level. Like, they've been at max level for a while, and they do a lot more damage than UTD does right now.
Right. It makes it so much harder to contest these fights.
Yeah.
And focusing just on the puck gives him so much more opportunity to wear down on you. Drex again goes for that solo kill. Oh no! Estelle throwing out the cone as a follow-up to the kick away. That's another score. Now we are tied 3-3. Man, that Drex double kill on the goalie to kill both Amarants and Blue Blazing was absolutely incredible. I wanted to talk about that more, but man, what a play, what a play.
Yeah. It has been a very fast-paced and interesting match. And
Ooh, wow.
oh,
See, playing it slow is almost a bad idea just because of how offensive Drex is, right? We saw
Yeah.
kind of Brickbat tangoing with the opposing Estelle for a while, and that gave a Surf Flops to Drex enough time to just go and pick off Blue Blazing as a kill. Oh my goodness, Spencer walked really far before teleporting back.
that was a risky play. It almost paid off, though. Can't get too mad.
Almost. Great log to Cash, intercept. Estelle trying to kick it back, but Brickbat was there. Ooh, straight up. Another kill. Oh, the cone. Great deflect there from Amarats. Surf flops up top. Blue Blazing is back. We're trying to see some Estelle snipes. There's Brickbat taking a lot of damage here from Drex. Okay, good catch there from Amarats, and there is the log as well, straight into Spencer.
Be careful,
Martian
Brickbat. Be
cabbage.
careful.
Ooh, scary! Amarats is too far up. Oh no! I saw him walk up, and I'm like, oh, this is a really, really bad spot. They have way too much range, way too much snipe potential, and even an off angle would be too much for Amarats to handle because he's just too slow. There it was. Now we're at match point here for PSU Blue.
They have 8 seconds, though. That was such an unfortunate time.
Yeah. Oh, what was that, Blue Blazing?
What a clutch!
From beyond lands one final kick before Drex sends him to the shadow realm. Now we got a 2 seconds tiebreaker.
Wow.
It's inevitable.
And now, both teams are at max level. Now it's an even playing field on both sides. But Blue, oh man,
Blue's
he's
down
been
yet
getting
again.
destroyed by the
Man,
Drex.
if Brickbat was there to follow up on himself, which I know doesn't work, but a lot of teleporting characters, I guess, can do that.
Yeah.
Which Kai is unfortunately not. But oh man, and now once Blue goes down, then it's just Brickbat's turn to get absolutely annihilated by Drex. Oh, Blue Blazing by himself though.
Wow.
Look at those angles. Look at that AOE pushback. Doesn't even matter. Up 1 point here for you. Just needs one more to win this first game.
What an incredible... Like, we're talking about how they're being constantly the 3-2, but also within those 3-2s, they've been playing out of their mind right now. Blue, oh no. Oh no. This is looking really rough right now.
Yeah, it's just Brickbat. Great angles here. This is the stall that you need. You need your team to come back. There's Blue to save the day. Amarats is back to get a kill in response. Estelle is down. Amazing stuff here from Brickbats to keep everyone alive, but he's going to go down as the sacrificial lamb.
Brickbat held a 3v1. That was incredible.
Absolutely insane. We have Blue Blazing still alive, but he is in broken state. Can he heal enough before he's going to go down? Drex is on the hunt right now, but is he prioritizing the kill too much? Or is UTD going to score here? Oh, the ball is still alive. Blue Blazing goes down. It's just Brickbat and Amarats. Yet again, there's the snipe with the cone. And we are 5-5 here. Yet again, going back to a win by 2. Who knows how long we're going to be here for this tiebreaker.
This is the most intense goal that I've ever witnessed. That was such a series of just perfect plays from both teams. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Look at this momentum build already. Imagine Blue Blazing was in the right spot right there. Unfortunately, he's getting zoned out by Drex so hard. And now Brickbat isn't down there. Drex pushed up. is able to shoot the ball in. Amaranth could not handle it all alone.
Yeah, there's just so much damage with Drax, with the Amy turret. There's just so much damage on the field that Blue and just...
wow.
Never
That
mind.
should not have been a score, but I mean, here we are.
Hey, we take these, you know?
Hey, we take those. 6-6, back to win by 2. All good. All good. UTD got it. UTD got it. There's the lock to go down.
I believe.
Yeah, Blue Blazer trying to duel with Surflops up top.
What a
Meanwhile,
snipe.
Brickbat chilling in the bottom. Going for one more score.
I feel like Blue is taking a lot of 1v1s against Surf Flops right now. They're not paying off, but sometimes, you know, Brickbat does his usual insane plays, and it's just enough to, you know...
Yeah. He definitely didn't win that one either, but Brickbat got the score right there, winning that duel against Spencer, taking the first game.
Wow. Brickbat, wow. I don't even know what to say. Played out of his mind.
Woke up in those last 3 or 4 goals and just, that was it. That was it. It was in Brickbat's hands. That was Brickbat's game right there. That's a hexa score. Crazy stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff.
Wow.
That's just the first game that went to 6-8 past overtime. What is going on? We overtimed at 4-4, right?
Yeah, that was, wow.
Man.
That was an insane match. That lasted a long time.
That was just the first game of this best of 5 set here. Oh my goodness.
What a crazy, I don't even know what to say. There was just so much aggression from both teams. The Amy pick was surprisingly really good from the opposing team.
It allowed her to walk up and just TP back very fast.
Yeah. And there it is, secured again.
Gotta go for what works, right? I don't think the Amy pick was the real issue here. Honestly, it was really just Amy and Estelle. Like it was more of a fundamental mechanical thing. It wasn't like a like a character matchup or like a macro. It was just like, was Kai outplaying the way he was scoring at the end? And the answer was yes, because he got so many scores in, right? So that's what's something that PSU Blues gonna probably want to be looking out for. But I think their team composition was pretty solid. They had a good thing going there with Drecker and taking out people, taking duels. It seemed like Blue was just intentionally trying to hold off Drex as long as he could.
Yeah.
Until, and hopefully giving enough time for Brickbat to land the score here. But now that we've
right
got
now,
a bit of a funky map. Oh, he's trying to take this duel. He gets sniped by Estelle. That's the one part. Even if you're going to get Drex super low, the snipe is always there from Estelle. That range pressure is just insane.
It's scary.
It really, really is. I see like a more common weakness here across UT overall is just that like they struggle with like offense that leads to them dying a lot, right? And then just being put in those 2v3 situations naturally leaves you at such a disadvantage so hard. Great AoE play into the score from Blue Blazing right there. Send the goals straight down.
Yeah, that was, he bounced it off the corner wall, then proceeded to punch Spencer, the Amy, and then used his little spin around thing, I forgot what his name, to get the kill and get the puck in. That was really well played.
Great stuff to Blue Blazing for that one. Imagine the wonders you can do when you're actually alive.
I know, right?
Looking like he's a little rough right now. They're rolling around with this broken state. Brickbat on low health himself too. Oh, that's a double KO
it's
here.
all on Amaranth right now.
Drex. How is Amaranth going to handle this? Great stall. Good enough. Pass it down to Blue Blazing. Just pass over. Honestly, just get the ball away from the goal. Get everyone back up. Here's Brickbat building up momentum. Surflops is there to intercept. We had Martian Cabbage as well. And Blue's going to go down yet again. There was the Kai E. We had a Kai snipe there to build momentum towards Amaranth, but also does mix things up for defense. Drex is going to take out Kai as well, and now it's back to Blue Blazing and Amaranth, shoving a Martian Cabbage into the edge of the goal. Great defense, but Drex is going to pick up the kill on Amaranth. You can't kick if you're dead.
There's just so much damage. There's just, it is unbelievable how quick they go from full health to just, you know, destructible and ready to be picked off. Like right now, Blue is already in the red.
Ooh, this could be Brickbat's time, though. I was liking that position. I knew something was coming up there. Great stuff. After the rocks were set and the angle was followed down where Brickbat was down low as well, and that's where the rocks sent the ball. There was potential. There's potential. Brickbat followed through.
Once again, though, we see there's a big level gap, even bigger than before. 877 to 764. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Brickbat is playing out of his mind right now.
He is taking the forward goal presence all himself, since Blue Blazing is really wrapped up in these Drex duels. Honestly, can't even call this a duel if you're getting chipped out and poked out by all these other abilities before you even get to walk into Drex. Ooh. Oh, what an early turnaround kill, though. Drex is gone. This is Brickbat and Blue Blazing's time to score. Can they make it in time? Oh, no, Drex is going to be back. Blue Blazing is broken. Does Brickbat care? Unfortunately, he's not able to land the score. And there he goes. We got the walls. Great positioning there from Amarats. And Brickbat is in. Almost land the score there. I think the opposing team is now kind of adjusting to where to kick the ball to not have to mess with Kai too much.
Yeah.
And they've been doing a good job. They've been doing a good job with that.
Man, this stagger is
oh, it didn't matter.
Every single time I say, man, they're looking, PSU Blue is looking quite scary. Either Brickbat or Amarats or Blue managed to get a cheeky snipe into the goal, and it shuts me up.
Yep. Whatever works, right? Oh my goodness. That is a 5-1.
Wow.
There's like nothing to even talk about. They just ran up, dumped all their abilities. The core went in.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was wild. That was the stereotypical UTD Comets match that we saw from, yesterday, from earlier in the day. Wow, that was a good match.
That was. That's 2-0 here now in UTD's favor. Hopping it over to this game 3. Gonna be super, super exciting. Can UTD take this? Can they continue their bracket run? Or is PSU Blue gonna stop the brakes on UTD and give themselves an upper hand as well? I think UTD is looking pretty good there, despite how well it seems like PSU Blue's team composition works well together, what kind of strategy they have going. Seems like UT doesn't really care, and it seems like one of those more like fundamental mechanical differences, where just sometimes you miss the ball, sometimes you angle a little bit off, right? Your game plan is solid, but can you really play the game when it counts, right? Can you block the core? Can you kick it away? The very simple, fundamental stuff, right? You can be doing great with your ability snipes. You can be picking as many KOs as you want, but you got to play the game at the end of the day, right? You got to kick the core in the goal. That's it, and you got to block them from kicking the core into your goal.
Yeah.
Can't get that done, that's going to be a rough ride for you.
Air hockey with superpowers,
Okay, we got some nice slower paced dueling here. We got still low health on Blue Blazing, but he's not dead yet. I'm probably speaking a little too soon because he's about to go out. And Brickbat is also in that broken state. They're both at a big risk here. Blue Blazing, no fear, tackles Drex anyway. Oh no, it looks like Brickbat kicked it in. Amarats is ready to follow up though. There is a good wall.
Good wall.
Ball's gonna go the other way around. He's gonna hop for it. Ooh, Spencer's not there.
That was almost a little scary for them.
Yeah, it was scary. There's a log, great log. Amarats can push it up. Here's Brickbat's time. Build momentum off the top wall. Tries to get the E to carry it forward to the goal. Doesn't quite get it. What an angle! Spencer barely catches it.
It's been really fun. The whole match is incredible, but also, there it is. Blue has been pummeling over on the enemy team, trying to get a kill, and it finally paid off.
That it did. Oh no, but Brickbat isn't broken state. Doesn't matter. Blue runs up, messing with both Spencer and Surflops, gets 1 goal in. First point here going to UTD of this game 3.
Yeah, the Blue and Surflops rivalry going on right now, where they are just constantly pummeling at each other to see who dies first, is quite the impressive battle to witness.
It is quite funny. Blue is definitely losing most of that, but it's always good to see the underdog triumph whenever he can.
I know.
He's down yet again.
There
There's another one.
is.
Okay, great redirector for Amarats, and Brickbat's there to follow up. Ooh, is he fast enough to catch this? Good turnaround there. We got the double Kai E, but the stalling was enough for Blue Blazing to come back, but it wasn't enough to beat Drex at the top side of the goal.
Yeah, Drex is so many quick using abilities that those cooldowns are faster than you think.
They really are. We got Brickbat sending it downwards for the first kick. Stay in the bottom half of the map. Amaranth's going to redirect. Brickbat's trying to catch here. Blue Blazing is looking for a fall. That was scary. Amaranth almost couldn't catch that. Blue Blazing super low health, but this is his time. Look at the great patience from everyone there. Everyone rolled with the ball for like maybe half a second. Everyone expecting and waiting for the other person to kick. Then PSU Blue pulled the trigger faster than Blue did, and Blue was able to land that final kick to get that point. Great stuff. Amazing patience.
Yeah, all Blue had to do was wait until the other team used their abilities, and then he used his. Pretty simple.
Oh, great teleport in there by the Estelle, almost sniping off a score there. We have the rocks. Build up that momentum. Spencer's able to catch it. Loving that speed boosted Kai. Brickbat carrying it forward. There's a hit into log, trying to snipe with the E, and there's an R snipe from the other side. Estelle's gonna pick up the kill here on to Kai.
Oh my god, Amaranth.
Great defensive for Amaranth. An absolute legend, a formidable wall. Okay, we got a kill here.
Kill.
Kai is down. Goalie's down. Drex gonna have to return to his spot. Blue is waiting on a Brickbat's pushing up. Ooh, weren't able to kick it. Estelle had enough disruption there. Blue Blazing is in. Look at all the damage that Brickbat and Blue Blazing are taking, but it doesn't matter. They're able to score. They're able to score.
Yeah, this is something that, like, Surf Flops have been getting a lot of kills, especially on Blue, but they haven't turned into goals most of the time. And it's just, you know, the very few times that Blue does get a kill, it always translates to a goal.
True enough, true enough. Ooh,
Amaranths. Oh my god, using the flop to move to the upper side.
There's Log, turn that around. I see Brickbat whiff a kick right there. Super close. Going in, Blue Blazing is down yet again. Amaranth with the catch here. It's all up to him to defend right after this Brickbat is gone. 1v3, can Amaranth do this? Oh no! He stopped the ball, but he kicked it right back into Surf Flops. If he went for that upward re-angle, that could have been it. He could have had enough time to stall for Blue Blazing to be back there, but it is fine. 3-2, UTD is still very much in the game, considering that they have the lead. Here's a middle start. We have the Kai E to start. Brickbat trying to follow up off these kicks from Amaranth's. Blue Blazing going in, doing all this damage to Surf Flop. But maybe if he wasn't focused on the kill right there, he had enough time to follow up for the kick in for the score. Nonetheless, it's fine. Great snipe!
What a snipe! Oh, that was such a good... That was very well played and very lucky, because it could have hit anybody else, and that snipe wouldn't have connected. And Spencer was practically on top of the puck,
right there, yeah.
And it hit the puck instead.
Ooh, great follow up there from Estelle. Martian Cabbage.
It is a great name.
It really is. We have the log out from Amaranth's good defense, and now it's just up to Brickbat. Ooh, he actually kicked it back in, it seems like. Little slow, but it was calculated. It was absolutely calculated. Run it right back to himself with Amaranth able to bounce it back. Brickbat runs up with the speed boost and his little machine gun E, and is able to land the final score for UTD to take it over PSU Blue. 5-3 in the final game. 3-0 for the set.
And Amaranth's MVP, I could not agree more. Amaranth played out of his mind. Prevented so many goals on 3v2, 3v1 situations that it would have been game over if he didn't play like that. That was really was.
Amaranth was dealing with so many insane situations. He really had to stall it out. As you said, right, the 1v3, the 2v3, super scary. You need to have someone who's godlike at the goal to deal with all of that. And that's why we have Amaranth. That's why he's on our team. Bless up for UTD here. They're going to be taking yet one more set, moving on to play against the winner of UW Stout Strikers and Esports at NC State. It's going to be a bit before we hop into the next match, but before we take our break, before we simmer down, Luca, what are some thoughts on that set? How are you feeling now, moving into these upcoming sets too?
I feel like as a team, UTD is very good. So the moments where the 3v2s are coming in, where obviously we can't tap into the comms that they're saying, right? But just from how they've been playing, whenever a 3v2 situation happens, both are playing super close to the goal. They're both playing defensive as much as possible. It feels like to me they have a lot of team synergy, and it's paying off really well, because even though, for example, the enemy team got a lot more, PS Blue got a lot more kills that match, and they had a lot of a level advantage for a good chunk of the match, it never, like I said, translated to goals. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
You can't beat fundamentals, and I think if there's anything UT has, they definitely have fundamentals. Sometimes I feel like they might be lacking a bit on the kind of macro, the game plan, how to approach different situations. But their core game plan, like just playing the game at the fundamental mechanical level, I think they're quite great at. And so seeing that kind of triumph here, like those little slips in the cracks of a more efficient game plan, maybe, and kind of the contrast between the two teams because of it, right? Blue head bashed, just all the way straight into surf flops every time, all the way against the Drex every time, right? Loses like, I want to say like 9 What is up, everybody? Here we are hopping right back in to our next set. UTD is going to be up against esports at NC State, just taking out UW Stout Strikers. Yet another seed upset. 8th seed prevailing over 3rd seed. So now here we are at 7th seed, playing in losers top 8, vying for the chance to play against Lakeland Esports, the 4th seed. Quite a lot of storylines going on here. A lot of crazy things playing here. But Luca, here we are hopping into the first game. This is going to be something great.
This is going to be an incredible one. We have very close seeding matchups going up right now.
So we're going to have Blue Blazing up front again, play on Asher this time, which we haven't seen since the very first set of today. Brickbat sticking with the standard Kai with Amaranth holding it up in the back. Great defense there. Super, super scary. And we're looking at a very similar team for this. We're seeing a Dubu, Asher, but a Drex this time instead of a Kai. And we've seen just from last set how threatening Drex can be. I don't think Blue has the greatest memories of Drex, but I think UTD can find a way to handle it just like they did last time. Great movement there from Amaranth. The pumpkins are out. The Brickbat is moving. Blue Blazing's there for the follow-up. Doesn't quite get the score. Amaranth is here to defend. Ooh, great stop there from Numbered. Nastuk trying to push up.
Ooh,
out.
It's so scary that both teams have an Asher now because Asher has a combo. Oh, never mind.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Seems like Numbered really should be able to return that, but I guess he just didn't press the kick button or something.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you're like a millisecond off and you click a little earlier and you don't hit the puck.
True enough, true enough. But what does Asher's combos do for those who don't know?
So for Asher has this thing where you can combo her abilities together, and with the little wall she can press, as well as her little forward shotgun blast, and that basically you hit the puck like 3 times in like the span of a second, and it's really hard like that to cover.
Crazy.
And yeah, I was gonna say is neither of the Ashers have been able to set up their combo properly so far. It's been mostly stray hits and trying to like bully the other Asher out of position.
Fair enough. Hottie pushing up. Ooh, Amaranth is covered there by 2v1. Nastuk and Hottie were up too close to the goal. Brickbat and Blue were not able to help. 2-1 here at NC State's favor.
Not the most huge lead, but also nothing to scoff at because 2-1.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Nastuk was just right there. Perfect angle for Amaranth not be able to touch it. Tough. That's a fast 3-1 here in NC State.
That
First
is
point
rough.
took a while for UTD's favor, and then after that, it's just been score after score after score. They both block up and delay their kick, and Blue Blazing ends up winning that interaction. Very funny.
I mean, it really comes down to, like, at this level of Omega Strikers, it's all about delaying your hits, just like that.
Yeah, that was great. There was good placement there, too, of the wall, and then just being ready to catch the follow-up that Brickbat was able to send over the puck. And Numbered is just not fast enough to take it. Not fast enough.
Cows, spam the cows in the chat.
Ooh, Blue Blazing is there, tries to dive in. Oh no!
Oh, wow.
The
A kill
pumpkins
with the
take her
wall?
out. Amaranth stops it, but it's not going to be enough.
I don't think... I want to say... I'm not going to say I've never seen a kill with a wall, but because I've played this game too much, but...
Pretty rare, yeah. I was
Yeah.
surprised to see that too. We got a snipe there from Brickbat, almost picking up an early kill of Nasdaq, but it's going to stay alive. Not in the broken state just yet. The Blue Blazing is real up front, trying to follow up here from Brickbat. Great angle redirection. Doesn't get the last kick though. That could have been it for UTD. Oh my goodness. Look at the speed of this ball. Blue Blazing. Okay, Brickbat's going to push it up, but Blue Blazing is in broken state. Looking to be dead pretty soon. There it is. We got to stop there from Numbered. Now ball's moving over to UTD side. Brickback, it's a great interception. Nice snipe there. Sending over to Hottie. Slow down the momentum with an E with the machine gun. It's going to get pushed with the log. Look at the speed on this core. Sends it straight down. Walks it with the E. Almost gets it. There's a log to intercept Nasdaq. We have the rocks up.
Couldn't
Can
set up
Emirates
the
defend
combo
this?
again.
There's the stop. Oh, nice. The log is there to help defend against the rocks. The pumpkins,
no.
Emerauds is too slow there.
The bounce. It bounced
Little too
right
far.
in between where the wall like changes angle, and it went not in the direction that Amaranth was thinking. That was unfortunate.
Not at all. Super, super unfortunate there. First game going over to NC State. Great stuff, honestly. NC State is playing at a pretty even pace with UT. They both really like to walk up and just like get in those really tough fights. And one of the puck is going everywhere, building up so much speed. Just taking pot shots at each other whenever they can. It's been fun. It's a good pace. Good pace.
It's been a way less aggressive match. I think we saw like 2 deaths during the entire game, which is a welcome change of pace from the last one where there was like 2 kills every like 15 seconds.
Right.
But yeah, it's not the best of starts for UTD, but also, you know, not the worst. It looked like a very even match and something that easily can be made a comeback from.
Right. Most interactions seem pretty even. Just a couple of out of place Dubu on UTD side made it a little bit rough to try and receive some of those goals. So maybe Emirates wants to back it up just a little bit. Other than that, though, most interactions seem pretty even. It was just at the end of the day, almost feels like a coin toss. Who's going to get the point? And it's just going to happen to favor NC State this time around. But UTD is more than in it. But do remember, we are fighting for tournament life here. Both teams. We're in losers bracket here, top 8. You lose here, you're out at 7th place. Not in the money. Top 8 is still great, though. Top 8 out of what, 128 teams, somewhere near there. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, being top 8 in anything is pretty cool, but like being top 8 in collegiate, you know, top of the line players for Omega Strikers is pretty cool.
True enough. True enough. Putting our college on the map, putting collegiate esports on the map was such a great big tournament. But man, that is Brickbat down already. Amrat's rolled way too far out of goal. That is the kind of positioning you need to be looking out for.
Yeah, that was a complete juke from the from NC State. They just, instead of bouncing it up like you would normally do, they bounced it back down and kept it down there.
Did you see that both Juliets walk up and just wait? Blue Blazing started moving back and forth to try and kick it later, but it doesn't matter. Juliet's able to run up and land the score.
Ouch.
That's 2-0 very early on here for NC State.
Yeah, that was... I don't think Amaranth could have done anything there. The kick was just well too lined up and no abilities to use at that point.
Ooh, Blue Blazing got the cone out. AoE, a bunch of punches. There's the Kai E. Oh man, that could have been in if the walls were opened up. Oh, here's Juliet. Great block there from Amaranth. That's Blue Blazing and Brickbat that are up, trying to push this momentum forward. Hottie's Astra's able to stop it. Look at the rocks, the walls, all the bouncing around. And we have the pumpkins in response. Brickbat and Blue Blazing could not find a way in. Nasdaq is here to defend. Great re-angle. Hottie is there to catch it, though. This is getting really scary. Nasdaq is going in hard on Amaranth now. Can they make it out?
Good. Good slam. I forgot what the name of the ability is called.
To Blue Blazing. Oh my goodness, Numbered was tumbling over. To save that. That could have been UTD's score right there.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Amaranth.
Amaranth saved the ball, but at what cost? Now it's just Brickbat. There's the E to neutralize. So many hits coming up from Asher as well. There is the log from Dubu. Blue Blazing walking up, trying to secure that goal. Not quite able to get it. Dubu is massive. Nasdaq is in with Juliet in the goalie box.
Yeah, Nasdaq has just been chilling by the goal and trying to push Amarats as much as possible.
Oh, no. Straight in. You hit both the goalie and the puck. All good, right? One of those two was going in.
Yeah.
If not both.
You know, it's a win-win situation because if you kill Amarats, that is a huge player off the field right now.
True enough. Oh my goodness, what a great catch there.
Man.
Might be a little bit too early on Amarats' end or just wasn't expecting it, but man, these redirects are hard.
Yeah. This is looking rough, I'm not gonna lie. 4-0. That is, you know.
One more point, and that's going to be UTD down 2-0. Super, super scary here. I still wouldn't put UTD out just yet, but they're on their back foot.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
Like we said earlier, I forgot which match it was, but...
Oh no, what was Amarats doing all the way up there?
Never mind.
Oh no, that's 5-0.
That was rough, to say the least.
To say the least. Very, very tough there. Oh man, UT's gonna be rolling into this third game here against NC State. Like I said last time, Amarats positioning is super important here, right? You are the goal. You need to be there to block everything as much as you can. Yes, Dubo's a little slow, but he's also big. Use that size to your advantage. Kind of stay towards the center, and then don't try to make too hard of a read to try and cast the ball. Don't get too greedy on it. It's okay to be playing a little bit more defensively if you're in your own goal, I feel, of all places, because I see what Amarats is trying to go for, right? He's trying to set up and try to be at the perfect position to set up the ball, maybe send it like long field and try and go for a score, right? But I think it's probably safer to stay closer to your goal just to deflect it off and then let your teammates try to pick up the steam and get the score, because otherwise you're putting yourself at a big risk to get scored on, and that's what we're seeing a lot of these past two games here, especially against NC State.
Yeah, there's just you know, the aggression from the other players constantly on his face, and you know, it's kind of a lose-lose situation for him because he has to be, you know, aggressive in order to get the puck out, so that he doesn't have to worry about, you know, both defending himself and the goal. But you know, it's very difficult. Amarats is playing out of his mind, but sometimes it's not doable.
It's tough. It's tough, yeah. I'm just hoping to see a little bit less of that greed from Amarats' end, and that could do a lot for UT's game plan. At least he'll keep him in the game longer. It gives a lot more opportunities for Blue Blazing and Brickbat to try and run this back. But who knows? We are going to see the Windowge come on in. Who knows, right? We're in game 3. UT on the back foot. Are they going to try something new? There's the Juno.
That looks like Windowge to me.
Windowge. Yep, that looks like Windowge to me too. Is it going to be Blue Blazing on the Asher and then Windowge on the Juno with Amarats on Dubu? That's what I'm going to assume here.
Probably. Yep, there it is.
That's right.
Doesn't surprise me in the least.
We start off with the early slime, get it rotating, win these mixed skirmishes. The midfield is just complete open warfare right now. Very simple stage we're playing on. Window just up front. Hotti's taking so much damage. Asher in that break state, but doesn't matter. Nasdaq is there for the follow-up, and that's going to be first score.
Yeah,
I think UC has an idea there, though. They're wearing down the opposing Asher so much. They can make something work with that.
Yeah, and like, you know, the Windowge / Juno switch on the last game looks a little desperate, but you have to remember that there was one game where UTD was down 2-0, and this Windowge switch managed to be the winning cause to swing back 3-2. So.
Let's see if Windowge can really make it count here. Hotties again in that broken state. Blue Blazing approaching low health himself. Great redirect here by Windowge. Oh no, the pumpkins!
Oh my God.
Blue Blazing took so much damage there. We have the lock. Great redirected angle there from Amarats. Ooh, Nasdaq is in here, setting up for something big. Amarats committed super hard, just barely managed to work. Honestly, that really shouldn't have worked, but it did.
Oh my God.
Great stuff there. We have the ult dropping with the slimes. Stop down. Okay, push here from Amarats. There's a kick in from Windowge. Ooh,
They're
almost
trying
the score there
so
for
hard.
Blazing.
Amarats is so low.
Oh no, followed up on right there.
Yeah. Nasdaq was applying so much pressure on Amarats. If Amarats played a little closer to the goal, he would have gotten knocked out. It would have been difficult.
If only, if only. So yeah, I'm liking the idea of dealing a bunch of damage. As long as if they can actually pick up a kill, then map presence would be incredible.
Yeah, especially on Hottie, because she's just been everywhere.
That's right. Okay, great catch there. Blue Blazing trying to get it. There's the wall. Not enough. The Windows pass it down. Blue Blazing pass it to each other and then in. That was great. Luca running around circles around their opponents right there. Amazing play right there.
Yeah, that's what UTD needs to focus on. Pass play and, you know, juking outnumbered, because Number's been putting some work as goalie right now. All you got to do is shoot in the area that he is not in, and the only way to do that is by doing that, by juking constantly.
Look at those pumpkins, the slime to catch. We have the jump in there from Juno, but Nastuk is up the whole time. There's the stop there from Amaranth's. Great defense. Nastuk's not quite able to snipe it out. Super, super close. We have Blue Blazing in 1-2. There's the slime. Pass it up to Juno. Blue Blazing is in to catch that follow-up after so many slimes and jumps in. Super close between Hottie, Numbered, and Blue Blazing and Windows, but yet another point here for UTD. Back on the board. We're playing even here.
So much pressure. I think Windows in that time span, if you count the slimes, hit the puck like 4 times in like that little encounter. That was crazy.
Seems like Windows hit about that many times just now, too, with all the slimes that were out after the ult dropped. Ooh, Blue Blazing pretty low health here in that broken state. Oh, but Hottie is down. It's just Blue Blazing and Numbered here. Oh, there goes Windows, Nastuk, and Amaranth. Gonna have to defend the ball here. Great catch from Amaranth. Super scary from Nastuk right there. Windows is back here, as is Hottie. Amaranth's passing it down. Hottie's taking that goal all by themselves.
Yeah, Asher just does a lot of damage and just does a lot of, you know, work in securing goals. And Hottie playing that forward is just a good idea.
Enough. Oh no, Amaranth, where are you at? One more point here for NC State, and they're going to move on over UTD, ending us at 7th place. Can UTD hold out? Super, super scary here.
Yeah, this is life point for UTD.
Everything rides on these next, potentially up to 3 points, but no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, as Esports at NC State is gonna take it over UTD in a pretty solid 3-0 over the UTD comments, and we're gonna end up here at 7th place. Oh man,
incredible performance though. That was there was some incredible matches. UTD, especially Amaranth, played out of their mind. There was a ton of, you know, risky last second switches, which ended up paying off. They played really well. All the props to the team. They just went crazy.
Absolutely, yeah. A huge shout outs to all of our team members, right? We got Windows, Blue Blazing, Brickbat, and of course Amaranth. I love how this game can, you know, bring so many different people from like different communities kind of together, right? Like especially among Amaranth, Blue Blazing, Windows. If you think about the kind of games that they're most known for right here at UTD, we have Amaranth from League of Legends, right? Blue Blazing plays Rocket League, and then Windows plays Valorant. Right, yeah. All three are pretty good at what they do, and here they're all coming together to play Omega Strikers at a high level too, making top 8 at this collegiate tournament. Congratulations to our team. I'm so proud of them. Great stuff to everybody here. Super happy that Odyssey Interactive reached out to us to try and get us involved here, because of course, who doesn't love having UTD involved in their collegiate circuit, right? We're something. We're big at something. And, you know, 7th place is nothing to scoff at all. Man, we had some fantastic matches today, Luca. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, shout out to our production team as well. We have Stellaric in the back doing great things as well. But I think that about wraps it us here for our Mega Strikers. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, do congratulate our players, do engage with the game, play some Mega Strikers, have fun with it all. And of course, stick it on to UTD Esports. We're going to be back at about 6:30 for Overwatch up against Utah for last match of Swiss in the Overwatch Collegiate Cup. So you guys should definitely stick around that and see our UTD team do some amazing things here for Overwatch pretty soon. But until then, I've been Combo, working here with Luca. It's been a great time. We're signing off. All of you take care.
Bye. Thank you for watching.